In Roblox Forsaken, I play as a survivor not many people do. Now, if you saw the title and thumbnail, it's obviously Taph. Taph is a survivor with only two main abilities, those two being Tripwire and the Subspace Strip Mine. The Subspace Strip Mine is based off the old Roblox gear, which is the Subspace Strip Mine, but in Forsaken, it gives the killer helplessness and a special ability called Subspaced, which makes the killer's screen get a purple tint and moves their camera around in a weird way that they cannot control, making it a kind of stun to the killer. There can be two trip mines placed at once, but not for long, because if the trip mine hasn't been activated, it will randomly explode. Every few seconds, the trip mine flashes purple, and if the killer sees the flash, they will know where the trip mine is. The other ability, which is previously mentioned, is the tripwire. The tripwire is where you put one stick into the ground, and there's no limit how long you can make a tripwire, but if there's anything in the way, it's not allowed to be placed. There can be up to three tripwires placed at once before the oldest one breaks. The tripwire can be placed for 150 seconds before fading away and breaking. Throughout those 150 seconds, every second the tripwire fades more, making it harder for the killer to see. But there are a few counters for these. First, let's start off with the tripwire. The tripwire has health, but very slim amount of health. So that means if a killer sees the tripwire while chasing you, they can just hit it with their melee attack and destroy it. Now, let's talk about how the killer can destroy the trip mine. The subspace trip mine, as previously mentioned, flashes when it's placed down, so the killer can see that and avoid it. Or if the killer is skilled enough, they can trigger the trip mine and get away from it before it explodes. The best killer to have when using Taph is 100% slasher. Every other killer has a range attack. Cool Kid has Corrupt Nature, 1x1 has Mass Infection and Entanglement, John Doe has Corrupt Energy, and Noli has Nova. That means they can set off the trip mine and tripwire from afar. Now for the things I recommend. I recommend at all times having a medkit on you and having over 75 health. And I will also say, follow the killer. If the killer is going after someone else, follow them. But keep your distance because they might just go after you instead. Another thing you need to be good at with Taph is juking the killer. If you're the last man standing, then you're not good at juking, you're dead. And I will say, when it is last man standing, have your shift lock on. In last man standing, shift lock is your best friend. And finally, your worst enemy in the last man standing is your stamina. Ew!